an extra color, that's what he used to do in the tabernacle, right there. He'll get teachers, he'll get Elder Becker, get Bell, and now he don't even trust them enough to sit there and do delivery with these men. It's almost as if now they're not strong enough. You should like, I get some of these sisters to do stuff. Some of these sisters strong enough. Why would you do that? He went from building it up to be men, which he did. I'm not gonna forget about it. I don't sit here and play this game where just because you fucked up 1 year, I'm gonna forget about everything you've done beforehand. That's not. But the thing is, how do you expect somebody to come to this ministry to take, okay, with the way you're talking today? So we all used to be in Christianity. There's certain words, certain ways, certain cadences they're gonna fly in Christianity. So if somebody's trying to come to this and they say, wait a minute, somebody got spirit truth in him, but you talking crazy, especially in the blog talk, how do you expect them to even come? We know that I remember blog talk since Steve mentioned blog talk. Family oriented, that's cool. But the thing is, what I like about blog talk, the reason why that was the thing I look forward to every week, is because I would hear the people who went through the same thing I was when he was taking calls. Hear people call in and they were hearing shit. They were like, man, I want you to know I'm here. I'm hearing this. And I've learned more about binging your videos than I have in a lifetime of Christianity. Right. That's the stuff I would love to hear. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot of other people simply because you have somebody that probably got the call this day to call and finally ask a question, whereas 20 people didn't have the damn guts to do it. And guess what? Now the 20 people get notified, and the pastor will preach off the questions that people come in as green, and right. It made him feel. The day he stopped taking calls, I was like, why? I even heard other people say, no, man, the Saints are enjoying hearing their new brothers and their new sisters come into the thing because it encourages us to keep encouraging them. Right. But at the same time, encouraging them that we are the good people. We are the right people. You see what I'm saying? So we get from hundreds of calls every week to damn near nothing because people are looking at what's going on. Even folks don't even know us. Right. They're like, that don't look right. I love what my brother said a while back, like this Dennis, man, Dennis got a bigger platform, true enough. You know what I'm saying? But Dennis ain't out there fucking up the platform either. You know what I mean? He ain't out there screwing it up. This was just because Mass was on that dude for months on end, even to the point people were like, okay, can we let this go now? Even though he was on him that long, it got to the point it was annoying. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't be the ones out there beating folk up. That's what the damn Israelite camps do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like we were doing it to certain people that you're picking on. So that's another difference right there that I don't really care. All the over sexualization and then of course the drinking. Now again, I think Calvin's brother said it, but he did. Yeah, you're right. He did preach that. If meat make my brother to offend, I'm gonna eat meat, but he mentioned like drink. Hey, we had a brother that happened to, Slim Big. When he first came in out of Christianity, and not to mention he was an alcoholic. Man, the moment he told us that, Elder was like, if it bothers you, if it bothers you, man, we don't do nothing but you leave. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How you supposed to do it. So if you offended, if we got people coming in, they seeing certain things you doing, if you shouldn't probably be doing, it's going to be an effect on it. So, but now it's at the point where I don't care. It's like, I've matured. I think things have gotten better. I don't know, they haven't at all. So in those aspects, man, you can't expect new people to come in. And then we had, I think it was a whole fast or something. That was the first sister I seen call in that was wanting to come in. You know what I'm saying? That sister that was in Japanese. Japan, she's from Japan. That was the only one. Ain't nobody heard nothing from her. She probably started, he told her that same day, listen to the sister, listen to the blog talk. She probably ended up doing that. I don't know what happened to her, but I'm just saying, how you expect her to be like, oh man, from the stuff she watched, hey, oh snap. Did he say? Then you got a pastor back then that would admit things. He would tell like Elder just mentioned, I'm fallible. I remember him admitting things. Why? Because he would talk to them. He would talk to the leaders. He would get the leaders. Now they're the afterthought. And these folks that are 2 years in, 3 years in, 5 years in, you still more than trust the one that which for 25, 60, 25, 26, 30 years. So my thing is, I'm looking at the old guard and they're neglected like that. You know what I'm saying? So you see, my brother said a minute ago, I'm not trying to have this big ass gap between y'all. I'm not trying to have this, brother told my brother, oh, you're going to build your big ass house. I ain't trying to be like that. You know what I'm saying? It said all things come. Said I stopped one day. I got my hair. I got 3 girls.
They all get better off. Got these versus got shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, before space for that. Like, come out.
Is that not only looking at it biblically, but at the same time, tell me, I mean, y'all can answer it yourselves. Tell me that's not moral. Yeah. I'm just being real. So the thing is that you gotta look at, you know, people are hearing today, what people hear, they're not hearing. If you notice, all these videos that's coming out, people defending pastor, right? All these folks have been in here free for the best. If everything is so, everything is never changed or it's got better, where they, where the best the ones that's supposed to tell us here, all this, you know what I'm saying? That's why I do agree with my brother that if he does the video, but I already know he's not going to be biased onto another because he ain't supposed to have respect for person. You know what I'm saying? So you got to respect the person you've seen. And y'all know when you start talking about that all the time. That the thing is, y'all always say it usually respect the person is one of the easiest things to get into. They call it sin in the book. It is literally sin. You respect the person you sin. It's just like that out black on black. So the thing is that the reason why the easiest thing to get into is because you can literally, some of y'all can go past a certain way, all of a sudden they'll affect you. You know, he's the pastor one for gay clothing on this guy. He got rags, although they did this together. Although he was a helping hand and building growing up. So it's to me it's a lot of changes. There's a lot of changes from then till now, and I wouldn't want to back up either. But again, I'll put this out there. I don't forget about what the man's done for me. Now, mind you, I didn't have no discipline. I wasn't in the military. I didn't go out there and play football. I didn't do all the shit. You know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot of my discipline here. It was the matter of when my brother first got there, our first rebukings were in those times. You know what I'm saying? When we can see him all the time, we can sit with him, speak with him all the time. You know what I'm saying? It was those days where he was out there working with us, stuff like that, showing us things. You know, I wouldn't enjoy concrete if it wasn't for the military. You know what I'm saying, but my thing is just to put the last something on this to answer your question. You know, there's a lot of stuff I can not align with. Even when it came to living the film, you know what I'm saying? The cadence was still different. There wasn't any of this shit like forcing. Right. He always spoke about being invited. He always spoke about hey, you may not be invited. He actually put on both. You may be invited to the community, you may not be invited to the community, but he never been nobody back then. Not being some folks may be wake, some folks may not. It all depends on your spirit. But all he was doing was working people up. You work folks up to do their thing. And what did he do? What did we do? We did the same thing they did. I mean, I told my brother straight up, told me nothing to go. I forgot how you put it, but I was like, I said, it was early on, like 2012, probably. It's back to like my third time there. And so I think I'm going to move to Tennessee or be close. Think about just, taking with that bit, get closer and they go to get on. So I mean, you do that ain't gonna follow. So I wouldn't go with you. And the only reason why Richard got together. But there's a lot of things that took me a while. But the thing he pastor told me when he came to my house, he was like, "Is it the house? Too much house for me." I was like, "Oh, really? I just got this up." But then he started preaching about it, how you're in captivity too. It really big to me, so I put the stuff on the mark. And that's sort of
wind it out.
Moving saints in it. No, we should have stayed in it. Kept living. So we wanted to make a move. Get call it rent. You get rent over. Rent. We live and we learn. And the thing is, it's just like my brother the other day. There's certain ways we feel like we could have done even this better. So we could have done a lot like that. I mean, and that's one of my mistakes. But once again, I said, which y'all do? You feel what I'm saying? I'll get it just is what it is. I can do about that. I think it's going on around this street all these years have been going on. And it is. Folks don't say nothing, it's not because they're afraid to say something. I don't think that's okay. A lot of folks just thinking, okay, with the way fashion's going, and maybe this is right. You know what I'm saying? So folks are really contemplating in their mind, should I, if I say something, I don't want to be wrong either. I don't think it's necessarily a snare of being clear. I think it's also that they don't want to be wrong and cause hindrance for something to be great. You know what I mean? I don't
Their
get it.
idea. And you could help them. So this is why I felt so terrible about the Rufus situation, because 2020 hindsight, right? If anybody else was in my shoes, I think they would have done the same thing. You gotta understand, these two men keep tons of accolades on. But the only reason why we look at the Rufus the way we did is the only reason why we look at Pat God was because for Rufus, everybody followed that example.
Before I finish my thought, I got my last thought there. Also, one last thing. The pastor got old, and this ain't nothing against him. Me and CT had a lot of these conversations. I have to set a straight on it. But the pastor got old and never let the fear get away with that. You know what I'm saying? Now, the thing is, he always, pastor was the number one touter of it. Hey, I'm a hypocrite. He is him. I'm not him. So the thing is that me and everybody heard that Sunday. I'm sorry, they got people who left the ministry because that's so-called certain that you know.
I think it was cumulative effect.
Probably so, but
That was the flip side for
but see, like this though, the thing is, I'm sorry, man. I've seen people get elevated in this ministry, sat down in this ministry, or kicked out this ministry, stuff like that. But man, when you sit here and you saying certain things that will get the milk mind, not the meat mind, but the milk mind, man, he wouldn't stand for that. And I've seen him do that before. I've seen Peter Shane get on the pulpit and say things wrong. And Pastor Dow rebuked him and blasted the shit out of him. The next week, tell me that cannot happen. He let him happen it. Okay? I'm gonna say the last thing I'm done, but also I think respect the person has really increased in him. You know what I'm saying? Because I would keep on that respect the person spirit. I hate that spirit, bro. Because I like to give credit where it's due. If you know a brother did this or a brother did that, give that man that credit. That helps his mind. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that, you sitting here and you're checking and you're saying, all you leaders better be the main builders and you leaders better be this and y'all better be that. But then you got leaders who ain't even the sort. And so you're gonna tear up this one leader. You lazy, you this, you blah blah. Oh, wait a minute, you got another leader over here who ain't never even been to a block, who don't never heard of touch concrete. No frame shit. Nope. But he's preaching. It's the so I just okay.
It does.
I'm trying to think about something. When y'all came in this walk, when you first heard Pastor Ford, you used to always say, "Go behind me and check." What I say? You go behind him now and check. He will blast your ass just for going behind him and check. Why did that change? Think about that. Okay. I think he beat a little too much.
I ain't gonna go on no topic like that. Yeah. Nah. But I was gonna say,
your view.
okay, so for me, when we first came in, everything was about holiness, stress, and stuff like that. My first day straight away, I got rebuked. I came out of the bathroom, I had like a shirt on that showed this part of my shoulders. Now, brothers be walking around with pants tighter than women in the world, and like not only just that, the women walk around sometimes with other things on. So it was a certain holiness that was hell. And the man, I'm talking about as soon as I stepped out, hey, brother, you got another shirt? Yes, sir. You mind putting that on? I don't want to entice no sisters. Okay. See what I'm saying?
When y'all get done with you mean like all the leaders and stuff, all the legends. When I first came in, one of the first past, somebody else was came here. Yeah, anybody. Yeah, but
That is.
Yeah, everybody next to you. Like, you're all that good. I agree. So many people different mind and perspective. A lot of crowd knows understand. So I appreciate it. Break up for his elders is where from where that he's not taking sides, he's trying to be by the book. But I appreciate it. I don't see that even here. People Brown knows elders. People respect personal elders, teach and teach. I've had an instance here where it happened. Like, no, bro, that's not right. And we talked about it and it got resolved. But like you try to put on ministry, but it's the same thing happening. That's where but you know, to respect the person, man. Spirit healer to this one talking with you, with you. Same thing with EDP. Yeah, that's my thing. We can look on the outside, but I'm more concerned about what's happening here. We can make things grow if we start to the foot and start growing that from here or together.
Absolutely.
But we have to have this conversation because we have to see. So that's the reason I'm giving everybody this conversation because y'all have to. We have to hear each other out, see what each other are. Now you will understand why people moving away.
Yeah, that's why I am.
We supposed to be men. I just feel like we're not dealing like. I have to. I pleaded with people like at the elder title side. Let's just talk. Like, and I get it, and this is why like I want to get back like so bad. Like, but that's why I keep showing people I'm not doing it great. That's why I put it in the group. I was like, actually, I'm gonna start doing it. Try to get back. I'm gonna show y'all. I had made some money. I said, video. That's what I'm doing. I literally made all that money and sent it to the account. To the account. That's what I did. Sent it to the account. I didn't.
One of the things elder for me was the box. So when I came to knowledge of the truth, this was before Straightway.
Yeah.
Came to knowledge of the truth. Me, I was working 7 days a week. I was working, I had my business.
Yeah.
I'm grinding. I got then shut it down. Like once I came to it and I learned the Sabbath, and working no more.
Yeah.
So my wife's like, "Why you not gonna work on Saturday?" Like, no, shutting down. And went to the gym, still working out. And the Spirit was like, "You can't do that." So I came back home. My wife was like, "See, that's what." She was like, "You really serious?" Like, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm still. This is what the book says." So, well, like, I have business in mind, so I'm always numbers and business and contracts and this and the other. So for me, like with you, Mr. Box, you're talking, you're like, hey, we're doing this, that. I literally have to check out. You might see my facial expression because if I go there and I'm listening to you, my mind literally goes to the email. This, that, da, 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 da. So that's hard for me. Sometimes you want to walk out because, and I'm saying this so that you don't, because then it's going to be an issue with or that causing offense to this brother. So and you're doing that for the sake of the people in the ministry. So I get it, but I'm just saying, me personally, I have to go to my truck afterwards. I got to detox because I'll leave my phone in the truck. Like I can't look at my phone. Can't check the email. I can't check. I need to send this payment. I need to like my mind to start going to that level. So that's hard for me. Like, really, I'm talking really hard. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I got to pay people.
Yeah.
And some people, they like, hey, man,
Basically, your mind's starting to turn
100%. 100%.
You need to just like definitely.
Exactly. Yeah. So if y'all see me pull away, that's why it's not that off with you or something like that. But it's just,
Keeping the hope.
Let me say this. So
no, I'm saying for me.
No, I bring it up because this is the reason why I'm changing the staff here. So why I'm taking the Shabbat off. I'm going back to what we was doing H-time. Basically, we used to have sample meals. We used to have every third after 3 Shabbat, we take one off. But everybody just stayed home and they would just put their but then in the evening, if they wanted to come through. That's how we did. I'm going back to that. So I'm bringing a lot of old stuff back that we used to do because one thing I realized is when we all first come to the truth, we're hot. I mean, we're hot. We're like, me and T thought we was going to die our first pass. So, like, we got to get all the yeast out the house.
I do the same thing.
So that's how the mind works, right? And I know y'all just might look down like, man, look at my children. They trying to keep it up. You know what I'm saying? So I am trying to relax that. So I actually appreciate that you said it because I do want to get to that point where actually I'm just really like discussing. So that and all of that, but just the women, the cooking, the eating up food, them after Shabbat having to watch it. Yeah. About eating culture.
But I don't put the sun down. I just want women to continue to enjoy like we enjoy.
Yeah.
We should be doing very little things like take trash out. Hey, we sweep them up, take care of back restrooms. After that, we should chill.
Yeah.
Like it shouldn't be as strenuous as it is soon as it go down.
It's
And
like a race.
so these are things I'm thinking about and I'm processing in my mind how we should operate. But this is why I want to talk because I like it. This I want to hear these things because it helps me actually look at myself as well. I'm not a perfect being by any stretch. Yeah, Elder Mitchell, yeah, but actually, I can mess up.
That's all we want.
The perfect being I got for one of them, he came up to me, and it was a Shabbat. I was doing something on my phone and said, "Hey, you playing the game right here?" No, it's like, right. I leave it on my phone, look at my pocket, everything. I'm like that. Like I'm fine with that. Man, when I told you I went there spending me and what you had to tell me about what I was doing in the house, I remember I told you before I watched the video and I was all excited to it. Addie's taking that week she had just learned how to walk. So she walked, I'm doing video, and I'm running my mouth. I was disgusted at me. But that was before he told me something. I'm just like, no, why didn't you say something before? So I'm like over here dying. I went through like a whole month of just I went way to the left this time.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying nothing to him or like his family. I was just like, then he came in like, hope you ever see how you doing. Can you correct? I'm like, yeah, I just was thinking about what happened before. I wasn't trying to overdo it. Man, I need some help. Well, all right, cool. So hey, tell this boy to stay in or out, or tell the women to keep that door shut. Yeah. So it's just something else. But I like this because even though I'm an elder, I want to be told. This is why I felt it was pressing. Like I ain't even worried about the message. Like y'all go back and listen later. We gotta talk because this is our group. This is our community. This is our assembly. We have to iron these things out. So
Another thing I would say, um, I'm just my own home, so I can throw the narrative 100%.
Yeah.
And I don't rule with an iron fist, but before again, I'm gonna say this: before I came into, before I, came part straight away, I was already preaching to my family on Shabbat. I was already, fighting to tell you. It could be a simple thing like, hey man, put the trash out. And next, I'm preaching to them for 15, 20 minutes. So, hey, go get the pot. Let me show you this, da, 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 da. He had a simple question the other day. Like, I'm Judge chapter 13. Let's look at this story. You know what I'm saying? So I'm constantly doing that. And I constantly tell my family, like, Josh, you mentioned all these different platforms, which, hey, they got platforms that's great, blah, 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 blah. I've already told my family, this was a long time ago. Only listen to this, only watch this. If you have a question or you want to watch this, you come and ask me. And they do, they listen. I don't let my family just listen to everybody and everything because number one, they get the word first from me. So I think that's the issue that I think a lot of the brothers, that's really what being a man is, really being the priest in your own home. You really taking the time, teaching, explaining, going through, there's countless times where pastor will preach and it'll either be something I was saying that 2 weeks ago. My family like, yeah, you just said that. Or it'll be something where he'll say something. I say, okay, now let's look at this. Now, pastors preached on this, but I want us to actually take the time. I'll make them. You go back, got all these books in the house. I'll go back. I want you to read the book, read this in the scriptures, and then we're going to talk about it. So I think that's really an issue that a lot of the brothers are not doing. I'm not saying they talk about other people.
no, this is an ministry wide.
But I think a lot of men are not leading in their homes. So when you're not leading in your home, you allow for the enemy. And I'm not saying Pastor out there, but I'm saying you allow for other, you know what I'm saying, to so me personally, as far as the language and stuff, say my son Tyson played football. He's 6 years old in Houston. So Southwest Bills. The language that he heard from the coaches, myself, that's nothing. You know, I mean, I get it. There are dogs here, but my mindset is when it comes to that kind of stuff, and I get what you're saying, teachers, but I'd rather, I'm of the mindset, I'd rather we, I just don't feel coach here.
Well, let it be that man's
Yeah.
decision.
Yeah, and I agree.
This is the problem.
Yeah.
Like, you just doing it out loud.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't get, hey, things are changing.
Yeah.
There was no wrong.
Yeah.
It was just, families are sitting there listening.
Yeah.
And it just
Wait.
Sometimes they used to say, "Hey, y'all might want to."
I've heard that too. But honestly, I think
I was so last year that he started.
yeah, I remember when you
But he told me, he agreed. He said, yeah, children shouldn't listen to talk. He told me that. We agreed to that. So,
Yeah.
after I had talked with y'all here. So my thing, I like what you're saying. Like me, I don't mind Jonathan being present for a lot. Like, to me, he's a boy.
Yeah.
So for me, I have another son, he's 2 years old, he's right on my lap. I don't care what he is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Now my daughters, I'm a little bit different with it. I got 3 girls. So I'm introducing certain things to Abigail as she grows. Yeah. That's just me. It needs to be my decision.
Right.
I introduced to her, not because you just felt inspired to go in about
Whatever.
Feel me?
Yeah.
And this is gonna belong to me.
Yeah.
I'm saying, like,
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying,
I know what you're saying.
you know,
I got you. I'm letting you know, like, I agree with the fact that I think men have increased the house because there is a lot of chatter and some deaths brought to me too. And I thought, bro, you good. Like, you got this. I don't. Like, bro, I'll be honest. I wanted to ever fast forward. Being honest, I don't have time to. I mean, Lions 10 for years I didn't listen to. I still to this day hardly ever listen to. Bro, like, and this is why I stopped putting the teachers out on Tuesday. Because I know pass it out. He would tell, he said on the pulpit, he went back. But he went back and said, okay, I see, and he wanted to change the date. So I saw him, okay, he want to change that. So okay, I'm going to go ahead and, but they made things, I misunderstood. They ain't got to be spoken. I know him. I've been around too long. I know Pastor. So I'm like, cool. I stopped. No more deep, no more deep, no more me. I was like, cool. If we did, people coming to me, but guess who didn't come to me? Pastors did. They know what's up. The pastors understood. If they come at me, okay. They know what it was. They know what's up. You know what I'm saying? So I understood that we got so much talking during the week. So let's say, for instance, if we had kept doing that Tuesday, Wednesday, the whole pastor or blind. Thursday was the sister. Friday night blog talk. Sabbath is Sabbath. First day was brother say. I mean, damn, what that? I mean, if you're listening every day, you're going back over your messages every day, and you're really getting these men's minds, right? What room do you have to appreciate your house?
You got to be wild.
that's why.
And so hear me out on this. So this is what's happened. Men have got lazy with their wives, with their children. They've got lazy because what pastor's on. Oh well, Pastor Mirror's on. Pastor Court's preaching. Oh yeah, she watched the system. I probably need to go back over there and hear what you talking about. Oh, it's you're constantly chasing after these messages that you can't really digest. So I told Pastor Doc flat out, he knows. Told him this. I said I listen to no one else but you. He already knows it. I said, if ain't you talking, I listen. You the pastor. I just make sure I hear you. I don't make it a point to hear the people. I make it a point to hear him because he's the leader of the ministry. So there is a lot of people talking. There is a lot of platforms. There's a lot of people. Yeah, I don't have been interested in that shit. There's people out there that are well more versed than some of these cats. So I said I go listen from. So but I don't care to listen. I care to actually read my words, study, do whatever. So this is why I ain't seen me get no teaching in a while. I just kind of slack back. I'm like, dude, we get so much. It's so much to put up there. So I just kind of slowly backed off. But I make sure we stay with the upper rooms. And I pushed us being good Marines, going back to your work, you being preaching on how to I'm not overstepping. If you got a problem coming to me. I mean, I keep saying this for years.
Before that, you'd be amazed. So like over here, it always talks about, home. If we would have got here. But I've been going out there doing playgrounds and stuff. I hear from other brothers and other assemblies that, brother, I really helped him to be free before this happened. Because he was under the impression Rufus, when he looked at this goes back to what he was asking about these changes. There was a point in time that was how he was preaching something the pastor. But the brother I was talking to saying that, so
I just reminded him. I didn't look. I said, what's up? This is what we do. I said, ain't nobody, somebody else for preaching on. He said, we're going to start giving me scenarios. Enough that it was getting so then what happened is that some people had the residue was still on them today, although they lose a lot. And brothers still feel like other men interfere. Like it's okay. He said he learned over the weekend he was fighting an inner man. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is, he was thinking it's okay. So some brothers are kind of jacked up in mind, thinking that oh man, I want to do not over here, but like over there. Okay, over at the assemblies and everything. But some people have been like that. Well, they're like, players would step in and here.
Like, just to give you an example that y'all heard of somebody, man, other man overstepping.
I'll tell you right now.
Because me personally, that wouldn't,
Exactly.
I would have a problem.
I'll give you one right now. Oh, there was that 4.5 hour meeting that they had in Georgia. Yeah. So I went there. Afterwards, there was a brother. He was like really bothered. Like, bro. Family said, why they in it? He said, well, pastor said that it was mandatory for everybody. I said, yeah, that's your wife. Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to read. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna say it again. That's your wife. He said, you know what I'm saying? I get it. Going up. Not them. You say no, no.
Niggas were always reading the scripture. Then, you know what I'm saying?
So when all this bullshit went down, right? I go, pastor, if he can say nothing, that's pathetic. They said, Father said that he's women. Women go by there, like, bringing Eric, going business. I said, hey, my wife don't know nothing. This is before it came out. My wife don't know. So my wife does it. So I was just like, I want to do that. But basically, tell me like it's okay. My wife knows. If your wife, you don't even know. I need her to leave my children out of the house. I need her in that room. When we get there, they don't talk. Hey, are we doing your office? He said. So even though, like, and that's why I try to tell people, I would take in a heartbeat. But when it comes to my family, ain't nobody cross that line. It ain't happening. That's why you don't see me talking to brothers' wives. I just kind of like going, hey, y'all sister need help with that. Like that's all they get. I don't. You won't catch me out here one with a woman like that. It just ain't happening like that. You know.
Basically appointed his wife value his position. Saying just basically putting her in some specific position and never even
I got it worse than that. That's not worse than that.
So he was basically like the inner man that was telling him he was wrong, but he was confusing the inner man and just like the other was saying a minute ago, the other guy is not greedy. So a lot of folks have lost that. It's not high.
This other one there was a leader somewhere. I don't name who it was. I know all parties that was involved, but there was an issue with this man's wife, right? Another one. And so it was the leader's wife. So there was a third sister. Basically, it's like me taking care to come in the meeting. I got Erica right here and maybe I don't know, Ray right here. And I'm sitting in the middle. We just all three of us. I'm like, well, and I asked her, I said, what was your husband? She said, wait, well, I don't think he was at work. I looked at him, said, where were you? He said, oh, that's crazy. I'm like, and this woman got beat down, bro. I was like, I said, bro, see, I said, that would happen with me. I said, that'll be the day.
My wife would have stopped and said, hold on.
No, that would have been the day. But what I'm trying to say is, that's what I was thinking. Like I said, take the title, put it to the side. Take the title, put it aside. So I'm saying, like, we can deal as men, and we go to where with it. No problem. We had it happen here a few times. I kind of pushed it. So people don't think I'm a family.
He's straight.
Get back on there. Yeah. Back to who is it?
Like, no, ENT says cool, man. Like, he been, like, for real, like, I'll say it to this day. When you look at our community, bro, it was me, Big Teach, but the two brothers I always say was Desmond and T. Like, that's really when we started doing community living. Like, Desmond and T, bro. They came in to the type. We was together all the time. We did everything together. We developed strong bonds and relationships. And at the time, T was kind of coming along, but I didn't ask him. And this was one of the mistakes I made. We were sitting in Conroe, talking about different things, and say, yeah, man, you got a house, where is it at? Okay, well, okay, cool. We're gonna pop in with you. I just kind of like told him that was gonna happen. He didn't say no. He didn't say, hey, let's talk about this, that. He kind of corrected it. And so once again, appreciate it. It's like he said, squad, but don't yeah. Say something, but hey, I ain't that nigga. Something, I'm good. But you know, I kind of was like, but everybody was like amped up. You know, we was all planning. Everybody was cool. Like everybody was down. I just kind of said, hey, I'm moving through it. And we ended up moving in the office. The pop that he wanted to be down. So that's what happened. I told Joe was living in East Texas in their house. Man, he was driving every other week. Man, he's just surprised us one week. I'm like, man, what you doing here? He was like, man, we missed y'all. And I remember we used to hug LJ. It was just, like I said, we got very fond memories, bro. When this first started, it was very pure. It was very innocent. We didn't have no contracts that we wrote up, and I'm like, we was like, we just gonna do this, and that was it.
The word was bond.
Yeah, your word was just bond. It was like, if you agree, you agree. If the man, his yay was yay, his nay was nay. Done. That's what it was. There was nothing like forced. It was like, hey, we gonna do this. Hey, we gonna move in here, man, with you. And he was like, he kind of smiled like he's smiling now, like, okay. And he just kind of rolled with it, you know.
So just to be clear, you didn't bully him. And
No. He could have said, I mean,
You just wanted on the record. No, this ain't recorded.
But the thing is, I get to ask them if they want to do certain things. Like, okay, hey, see, it'd be better to marry people over here than single people over there. So that's how he got into the house when he was dead. You know, when Ray was pregnant with Shania, like, Blake, why don't you come up here? Because I ain't got nobody to help y'all. And why don't I come up here, man, so we can help y'all have the baby?
Same thing with DT. Same thing with DT.
Yeah, I was just like, come on over
Yeah.
here, bro. So then he came and they stayed with us, had the baby, and then over time, he was going through it. And I like $2,100. Thing you call that Delta guy right there was one a little bit bigger than that. They placed the U-Haul one here for him. They gave it to me because I had tow packs on the truck. Brought to the house, helped hitch it up. I helped load everything up. All right, bro, good. Sounds good. He had everything he needed. He had money for the deposit on his apartment, had money for the first month rent. He has 2 checks. And I was like, you need anything else? He said, no. I said, cool. I said, I'm gonna come back. He said, yeah, I'm still with you. Verification came up. I said, I heard from money. If I said no. If I heard from money. If I said no. I said, okay. There was no shit talk. There was nothing. It was like, all right, cool. I had Johnston. And I been all of them like, hey, I sent the photo of my son. So I'm like, well, we ain't heard from him in a few months. Sent the photo of John. He wanted a boy. And he wanted a son bad. But he had a girl.
Yeah.
So I sent the photo of Jonathan. He was all excited for him. Then they came back to visit a few times, but that was it. So I've always tried to throw all the brands out.
Yeah.
Earlier you mentioned, I was going back and doing all things. Imagine twice already. But the thing is, I mentioned how we were in Houston and things were a little bit easy. I think everybody has a job.
That's why I'm working on
the double shift, stuff like that. So, you know, the thing is, like, we keep telling the truth. We had it easier and stuff like that because everybody like that. Quite good.
Everybody got careers.
Established.
I think now where we are, since we're no longer a city, no longer things before, but now I think we need a side more than ever. So, add that twice. You know, I'm saying it openly now, but I do think the one thing that we implemented in Houston, which we the brothers got up on Shabbat morning around 5:30, we had prayer. You know what I'm saying? I've asked them that twice, and the time he told me, he was like,
But now I ain't nobody forced it down my throat because I wasn't trying to do that. Second time, he was like, gotta have an issue. Use that. But answer again. Me personally, I think we need to decide more than anything. If we did back then, that's the only reason why we implemented. Like we and the brothers who were down there, and even really came to the time. So what happened? We had a lot of breakthrough. This is what happened. Like Jesus, for no miracle, right? You got people showing up. Start doing it a little bit. I go showing up, don't even be there. You just like just here to be here. Yeah. You can feel there. It's like again, I've been like it was never a mandatory thing. It wasn't mandatory. I'm just saying these people they still was showing. It's like why are y'all showing up? You don't want to do it. I guess they felt like they had to.
Yes,
it feel like whatever. It crazy. It's like doing deliverance. And there's somebody in there that you can feel them at your 3 o'clock. It's kind of like, are you ready? So I had to start, but I had to start saying, all right, you gotta go. Like, hey, just like, bro, or now, hey, look, we ain't gonna have everybody in there because it was just like there's certain people that's gonna just come in the room, volunteer to leave because they don't want to out themselves. But like, I would rather just be a man, just not be there if you don't be there. That's the only reason why I think. But
Hey, you're talking 5:30 prayer every day, or you talking about
in the morning. Survive.
we did the time now. They got to find out. I'm saying this is that we did. Even folks who was far, if they wanted to, this was never mandatory. But the one thing is that we had a lot of brothers, had a lot of brothers, a lot of deliverance broke out during. I don't care if we just get up and stick some money, something like that. Us brothers get the alcohol that's supposed to help to be, and we just up and we just fixing their money. We definitely do need them to fix them up. Stuff on industry, we got stuff our business to flourish. We want these things, so why not cry out? You know, and that's the main thing why we did that stuff because we did in every spot. Of course, it was different. That's why I had to mention first. Whatever said was he was correct. It was easier. Everybody had a job. You know, just meet every week. You know, that was different. But now it's sort of rubber the road. You know what I'm saying? We really need it now. So it's like, you know, the more the merrier. Two more got together. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, even if it's just once a month, I don't care. I asked him a few times and I asked him again. You know, see what I think because like I said, the folks who was down there, Elliot, T. Will, we were down there doing that, man, every single week, man. Just kind of like it create up the spirit. Now, mind you, there was nobody. I have to admit, there was nobody that wasn't there. They didn't want to be there. When I was there, y'all all was there. All here, I think a lot of those were not the freaking off. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm throwing it out there again. Because me personally, man, it's just my personal opinion. We got those who are contrary, they're pretty much gone. I don't know who the next family is that claim it. But my thing is this, man, the more pray, the more that we did the out, the more we cried out, the more spirits we got out of there, you know, the more things are revealed and the better spirit. I'm in agreement 100%. And once again, that's another reason for room because this is the way you're supposed to get addressed. It. I mean, we talked about all kinds of stuff. We know these are darkest secrets. Those of us that was early on about H. Dave, Brother Allen. He says, Dad, I mean, all these boys that was early on, yeah, like we brought stuff out that nobody knows. And like I keep saying, I can't duplicate it. So I can't sit there and be like, all right, we're going to go back to something I talked about back in 2014, y'all. I can't do that. It's not genuine. I can just maybe tell you a story about it, but it's people don't know how open that they can be, but we can get like, I mean, super open. So I mean, there's more than one way to break the yoke, but if y'all want to do that, we can do that too. Say something like that. I think go well first. No. Thing is up room stuff. And even don't we still out for the game we talk. I separate those two. Jonathan, go this way. Go through here. I understand what I'm saying about the up room. Everybody get that's when we have a part of each other. I ain't talking about that. Always in the same mind, you know, or whoever wants to be a president in the same mind, giving it just didn't give up and really true, you know, requesting things. Do making sure nobody gets anything done. I just want to make sure people know that it's not like we're not seeking to break yoke. That's what the Even if it's part of the heart, this is what we come for. This is where you can say what's on you, and we can pray for you. We can lay hands on you. We can deliver. Like this is that's our own thing. Breaking up, stuff like that, but I'm not. We don't have to get technical. I said we just do it. That's what I'm saying. We can do it. It's broader up, and you said I'm trying to show you. I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just saying what you broader to break the yokes. I just want to make sure that I want to like it. I don't want to think that I don't. Well, I'm not saying this. Just think you're trying to stop. Please, I don't.
He's just clearing up just in case.
I'm good. We can do it. We're trying to make sure, just like
Prayer in the morning is prayer in the morning. We did it in Houston before Shabbat services too. So it definitely it wake you up and get your spirit right for the day and for with your brothers. But what I was gonna say was the only way we gonna know if we not in agreement, because how you gonna know if you in agreement or not is if you talk. So if you holding in and you not in agreement, how we gonna walk if we can't even say what we got in common and what we don't got in common. One thing about me and Josh, the stuff that we got in common, wholeheartedly, we got in total common. But the stuff we don't got in common, we talk about it. But it ain't gonna keep us from like fellowship with each other. It gonna keep us from doing certain things. So we should be able to talk about what we don't have in common with each other, or so we can work on these things. How we gotta be able to talk about these things. Gotta be able to be grown. Say we all grown. You gotta be able to talk. I don't know. That's my whole thing. You wanted to know who's the other person if it was another person. And we ain't talked about issues that we having amongst each other. You know what I mean? That's why I want to bring it back. Like, are we all in agreement that we walking?
Is a good informant going to speak to say what you noticed and what changed?
some sort of just fast forward, right? Some way, somewhere, 20 teams, things started changing. I mean, there was especially visiting the hub. I felt weekend, so like or something. Kind of have their hair out. Still wearing headphones. Like when did this start? You start seeing it cascade different changes, but nothing said. Us are straight ways that it's not today. You think so there. But then it starts kind of flooding out. Yeah. When we came in, it was holiness. That's right. Just here, I mean, and that's what I came to.
That's what I was.
I'll be like, and then it's time for almost every Sabbath. Most of the sisters were pretty tight ropes. They would used to rebuke sisters for it like that. And just even showing their shape. I was thinking about it recently. Generally around tabernacle, spiritually impacted. That's where those go. Yeah. That's appreciation there. Even after that, why not show us how to do a situation like this? That's continue back. Middle. The example show us how to deal with it. Move on. That's the word. That's what I will. All right, we're going to read John 8 and we're going to digress.
Digress. All right, back to it. Yeah. Like that one blog talk. You brought it. It's a bunch of digression. We're supposed to get evidence and paper grade. I had to write shit down. It was exciting. It was like, yeah, that. Where it was back then, where it is now, it is almost my personal. Somebody told me that. Somebody told me that, like, no, but this is me. You can't have, but as a leader of anything, that's the example. Right? So, can't stop being example. You know, it's like, or you have to have success. I mean,
Ram in the bush.
it's possible. That's what some people are saying. You got a grandparent. He do that.
Popping up.
Well, it might be, but
You have some.
you got to understand, you are speaking for all of these people who are a representation of a, we call ourselves this ministry is supposed to be like, bro, like, that's I admit, bro, one of the brothers that left here told me, he said, you know, I don't want to get over until that. Yeah, that's my pastor. He told me. He said, just like that. I was like, chill. Like, you know, bro, here, I get it. I don't have to say what I'm talking.
The people.
A lot of things I heard. The brother that left from Georgia, he said, no, it was done too much damage. In fact, he don't like neither one. He don't want to do it. Or, in fact, he didn't want to do it. Not the one. Like, no, they've done too much damage. Well, I'm done. Got my dogs, I got my son, but I don't want to. No, I said this is. And I'm saying is definitely beautiful example, right? I can't give you past. I don't think in the book was past. You know, oh, he said no. Like, oh, he said that. You gotta go back to you know what I'm saying? Or
But the problem is the body. We co-sign shit without even just we. Okay, hallelujah. We co-sign a lot of shit just off top. Or I found myself at one time defending some shit that I didn't know nothing about. Just defending it. Just
he told me he mad like started doing video with said, ain't that right? Brother such like, yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Why'd you do that? I'm saying, like,
Hold the people. Let the people account.
I was so
It's on us.
we were trying to use it. He used the roof to say, you know, about Brett. Oh, yeah. So he back there and say, but they're saying, I was in the ministry. Right? Answer my dad. The whole room just the whole room. And I thought it. So we was up there, right? So I've been telling Pastor Chris, I already know the MO. If people come to the thing, I know I'll pass you down. And blah, blah. If there's somebody valuable, he gonna try to be like, yeah, here, type deal. So I just like, look, say, hey man, we got this brother right here. He's good. I was telling you about. I say, yeah, he's come to Kentucky. I already told him this. He's coming to Kentucky. He told me he wants to come too. I'm just letting you know. Talking about you, talking about everybody, talking about the brother. Exactly. You heard what he said. I didn't want to touch. I don't want to be in the yeah. But you know, they'll bitch ain't no slide, but it's like, bro, you hit it. everybody got it, but I didn't say nothing. Yeah. Like, I'm right there. I introduced him. He said, "Oh, nice to meet you." I said, "Hey, you know, I know you come up in Tennessee." He said, "Hey, Pat, yeah, y'all told me to come and help this man." Right.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm a man of
That's boy that you
saying like a bit. He's like,
you here somewhere.
that's what got. I think that's like stand on your own. Nah.
You got your word.
But at the same time, make sure I talk like hey, I said something to Uncle Willie one time. He didn't take it. I'm saying this to the brothers. You can have it all you want. So, yeah, you need to turn it up. I should have said, like I said, like I ain't paying attention. I was like, no, I need to apologize to you because it was disrespectful. Shouldn't have been flipping. I should, no matter what we're doing, we should be respected all the time. So, I think that
That's all that means, man. Spirit still be some brothers that came they come man, and it's something you're a reachable person. You're gonna correct you on that. So, yeah, teacher told me, man, back in 2021. This is at Volvo, man. We get for right now. I hope they ease your vibe, like her. I was thinking the same thing. Like, yeah, they all running. Very right. So I'm very like I like asking teachers a lot of questions, and I'll admit on that, bro. I probably should have heard you out. I like hearing what you have to say, but he's come out. I know that's in front of me and say, "Hey, so this is what I thought." At the same time, I got my own. But I'm willing, like I'm willing, and there's gonna be some type of whatever, bro. I don't know. I really got too much. Yeah, stay down. That's me. I think you're different. Yeah, but I told bro. That's the only reason why I said that about that phone call because I was at the party. I wasn't sure. I was like, man, we about to get fun. And so, but I ain't gonna look at him to the side. I was arguing with him. I looked at your side and I said, you already for money. I ain't listening to you. I said, bro, we need to sell that thing right now. We can make money right now, and then we can run a 3 truck operation out of it. I'm experiencing this. When he said that, I'm done. Whatever. We should, but it's good that you start yourself alone. If we need more of that, like we then, but we also, I believe there's something to just acknowledge that I was off right, or I was wrong.
Therefore,
Like just
therefore,
and then background rap like that. That's what I'm gonna say. That's the part for me that thing. The wrong talks are obvious, and I'm with you. And you got people like me. That's the other like I was you start. In fact, I told you yesterday. That's the second time I'm talking about that. It's on him. He don't want to see. Don't want to see. You know what I'm saying? If he say I didn't say it, fine.
that's love.
I got a whole everything he said.
That's love.
Just come back and look at him. But I got to see. I'm reviewing. I didn't watch it last night. We too damn late last night, so I'm gonna watch it again tonight. Make sure. Now I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna send it to him. Say this is what I'm talking about. But that's why I did have to go back and say, "Oh, you did call for friend." Yeah. Well, I didn't say best friend. What are you doing? It's the same thing. Like, to me, that's face to face. That's doubling down.
Yeah,
That's
it is. They stay face. I know. If it was me, I'll admit to it and be done with
it's petty.
it. I got that.
We're struggling with
That
now. I'm being honest with y'all just to put it out there because y'all have to be. I want y'all to be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And it's just rough. So the call talk is a big thing. The women thing is different. And
That's the word.
The money that done came in, it's difficult. Keep real, religion, like for real, me, those two things change your whole life.
Okay.
I would say I would just keep it brief. Those two things change your whole life. And I think the fact that when you have a man that you're looking up to, I went to a young man who just he's been a lot different. Mind you, I've already been, so I'm starting now. So I looked at him, I said, you know what? I said, bro, how you doing? He didn't say a word to me. Look me said, like real show. Yep. Bro, what's up? Look at me. Like, bro, you ain't been the same. He said. So he just kept bringing me. Said, you want to talk about it? Like, it was really, I said, look, man, I know it's like the man on the person. Like, look up to like, notice that it change your perspective where you don't see it. Know it's other way. But you know, so look, it's all how see what I'm saying? Like I have to be like we're not talking to these young males, we're not talking to young I'm talking to them because I see them. You know what I'm saying? My cough pussy and weed and this to them. But hey man, I see the things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to be a brother, trying to be all these different things.
Well, that terminology was from back in the day, though. And like, if you wanted to encourage people, they talk different. You would call somebody a pussy, or you? Yeah, nah, I know, but it used to be like that. I stop being a homosexual. It make you do it, but what they used to call fag. They said don't be no fag. But they be like, huh? No, I'm saying back in the day, they used to like to encourage you. They used to talk down to you.
You get waiting. So that's all I wanted to hear. And really, I was leaning to, and I had in my mind, Pastor Dow was more of he's the head pastor, but he's getting the masses. And that's why I like Pastor Court, because he was fine tuning, like just all power, all spirit, all. And that's why I enjoyed watching. And then he told me to stop. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, damn. Like, okay, well, and then the things changed with passing and everything. I was like, man. And then be real, even with the season with us, um, more I say, more of the work and less word money. So be real, I'm pulling back in a sense because it's affecting me. So yeah, I mean just pulling back is in like not I used to really be vocal in like the chats and stuff, and posting it and that, and my even my location and stuff. It's just it's a lot for me. This just the whole dynamic of everything changing. Like you said, the perception of when I came in, that was like I guess the place like a security. Oh no, it's just kind of like yeah, it's just so I'm trying to pull them. What I mean, I'm just not out like that in a sense. Yeah, what I mean. I'm just like I'm trying to recalibrate. You know what I mean? All that stuff. I'm just like, okay, what's going on? Even changes talking about the finances and everything here. I'm like, man, shoot. And then goes on stuff. I'm like, oh damn. I'm like, so to that, uh, glad you mentioned that. So this is why I'm saying I want to get out of this is why I'm telling y'all. I like what Ramon said. I'm saying everything else. It's like no matter what we got going, no matter hey, we all whatever. Hey, that's true. Like that's really what my head is. I'm like we got to focus on that's
That's what got us. That's on the teach.
Yeah. Let's say the council and Black Board, they in these times of trouble and turmoil, they actually came together and fasted. Yeah, and I was like, that's what I want to do that. Yeah, I want to do it. Like, man, yeah.
Do they know about the group?
Oh shoot, I don't know about the.
Oh, I was
they
talking,
know.
yeah,
I
the
don't know if
fast
they
group.
do.
Okay.
Oh, they know.
The fast group. We normally fast on Wednesdays. Every Wednesday. Yes, sir. Fast group. He's the admin. You don't know your brother? I tried to tell him.
Yep.
You don't think all of us need? Why not? Roll it out.
Okay.
So it's cool. Let's just whoever down, Dr. Let it be no over.
Yeah.
We get everybody back. So we can do that.
I mean, it's similar to what you said. It doesn't have to be on Wednesday. It can be through that week, some Wednesday of the week. You know what I mean?
But see, we just created the group, or it was created, and we just on it because that just wasn't happening. So we're like, well, we like to fast pray. We talk about these are the same ones that you talk to a lot about, like deliverance and healing and spirits and all that stuff. So we just, well, shit, we can fast, and you know what I mean. And then it was said like to do fast from like Wednesday to Thursday, but that's not really held. Everybody just fast throughout the week whenever they're, you know what I mean. But it's on them to make sure. It's really a big reminder to fast every week. And like Pastor said some time ago, to give y'all at least one day. You can do 2, you can do 3, but at least every week, keep it in the fast and seek y'all.
Everything that happened in ministry, I think it affected right. Like it really I've been vexed like y'all don't know, but it's just I have been vexed past few years. Things aren't the way I would perform first. Uh, I understand why I should be here. Uh, I understand why I need to be here. When I got this weight on, it's on me. It's not really on you. Even though you're helping me, like it's on you. And that's hard for people to see. That's why I brought the 4-5 back then. Like, I'm not trying to break it up. Like, it's just my stress. It's just on me. It's weight on all apart. I don't see nothing. Nothing's coming in. So think about it. Like I'm going to make this big. We're driving, we got the business and stuff, but like that's why I was saying. That's why I was so kidding a few weeks ago by saying like, okay, LCS went out first, but that money's gone already. Oh, you know what I'm saying? It's already gone. I'm like, we can talk about it.
Yeah.
But I'm like, it's gone. I went out, ran. I showed y'all what I did, sent it in. It's gone. So it's my it's on me.
Yeah.
It's in front of me. That's why I share with you to say, help me out. That's why I say it. That's why I push to say, let's be dogmatic about it. That's why you hear me talk like that. Because I'm ain't nobody, but I'm trying to get y'all in. So, but I'm like, to me, it's just, I'm at a point, I'm very content having it. I'm just like, whatever it is. It'll be there for a few years. And I'm just going to get back like it's not there. And I do it. Yeah, I don't want to set people up. I want us to make money. I want us to be still want us to be doing what we're doing. But I want to find ways for people to live with it, like I keep saying. Like I told y'all, I brought my wife to tea. I was like, literally just brought have done it to you one-on-one. That's what I'm trying to say. So the things that people are telling me, not, like the reasons I got like that or Joe, things they told their parents, like, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't, if I make that decision, then what happens to everybody else? So I'm saying? So it's, so I'm just it. So it's not that I'm not trying to push things through, but I have to really revamp a lot of things in order just to go there. I'm looking for answers. This is what these talks are about. But like I say, I've got most out of everybody today, and I've got all year. All year is the most out of anybody. You know, been past these points. So I appreciate it. I do. I just want you to understand, I'm not meaning to hurt you.
Oh, yeah.
That crushes my spirit. That,
And you know, I literally, but see, I was literally thinking in the truck.
I know that everybody says
Yeah.
something, but I'm just like,
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? It's like,
But you know, actually consider that because I thought about that. I said I don't. There's even some things I didn't want to bring up because I'm like you're already dealing with a lot. You know what I mean? And I was like, I don't. This sounds like this. What I can perceive some of these things. I can deal with it. I don't still want to bring it up to Elder because he's already has a lot. Yeah.
like somebody texted me the other day. I texted back and I said, bro, I'm dying. I said, if I don't make changes, I'll be dead. I literally said, I got to change. If I don't, this will be my end. I'll make sure you do it. This is the reason for the talk. I didn't ask him, bro. He know how to flip. Teach know how to flip. I had my career doing my thing. I had two motorcycles, trucks, cars, bro. I was came straight when I went home. I didn't want the ball. I'm in my bed on Shabbat, bro. Pastor was calling me. I looked at the phone. I ain't answered. I ain't had the number locked. He called again. I looked at it. Said, that's 615. That's passed out. I said, hello. I'm like, sir, sir. Passed out. I'm like, listen to the letter. He read me a letter. To a brother there. Under. He said, he got a beautiful letter. That brother was looking for trouble. He said, can I send it to you? I was like, there's nobody else here. So we get it. I was like, all right, yeah. Call. Came to the house. That day, bro, my whole life has been my whole life has been this. So that's why it hurts so bad when people come to grace. I like myself. I don't. My whole life in that way for years. I'm off the rest of my 20s. I'm about to 30s. What then? All I need is that off behind my back. That's all I need. You talk shit, you don't care. I'm telling you, bro. I can easily go back to the shit. That I got three companies I call right now. I go do my thing. I got another guy that's been on Washington. He's working on 3 months. I can go back. That was me. Don't think it's in the truck. Talk right. Like they know you want to talk. It's like that. So I like there's nothing more than take to say or do that's gonna bring me on the problem now. There's nothing. I can only go up. I can only go up.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm just trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out more things. Once I find more things, let's talk.
Yeah. Yep. That's it. Yeah. Yep.
So I'm trying to get out. What's the issue with that? Don't want to sweat. I'm trying to figure it out. If that question's to me, I did with Christian. I did. It was that. I did with Elder. They think I should tell people. They think I should being on past time. I'm putting the same. Oh, that's not.
You know,
That's not all. Now I talk to fast. Now I get to the point where the manager phone here. Yeah, I'm happy. It is coming. Hey, just let y'all know. It's coming to it. Like I said, I have to make a decision because I feel like I'm done. Off pressure.
It is.
So, and I know that I can make one decision that makes all.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah.
You got people just talking. Yeah, I understand.
They're giving over.
Guy,
Yeah. Something else is entered in. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you. If there's anybody, I care about you guys.
Still care, but what I'm saying is still care. Like, I care for everybody. At the same time, it's what I you ask my family. I tell you, they're not gonna like it. I said, oh, they're not gonna like it. You know, you're not gonna like the way I move. You're not gonna like the way I do stuff. I don't care. At the end of the day, you got to make sure you are good and your family's good. That's what y'all is going to hold you accountable for first.
Yeah.
Right. See what I'm saying?
That's why you see. That's why we
So,
got to work.
yeah.
I told that before. I got to make them. I have no choice. Because if I don't make the change, nobody will do it. For me.
Yeah.
Right. So I'm not building that dining hall until I get answers out. So I'm about to put all this money into it. Waste my goddamn time doing it.
Mhm.
And then I got people display days while it need to be a fucking home. Something. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I'm bringing all this out. That's why all this is coming. So I got it. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Something that I'm guilty of, I feel like I'm overstretching my point. So I'm like, I feel like I'm yelling. Something that I'm guilty of. So when he says like he's not speaking, because I have questions, things popping in my mind, like everybody, things come to my mind. What I'm guilty of because I see what he's dealing with, even though I'm not in it, perception. See it. It may be waiting or it may not be waiting. So I try to pick and choose my time to bring it to me. So I'm guilty of paying attention to the wait. I see, care, don't help. He's always told me, come talk to me, open door policy. Right. I'm saying I'm guilty of. I have had times where I didn't time right now. Dealing with something. Hanging out with the family, and that's more important. Like get that in right now. I'll catch you later. Catch a moment later. And so sometimes like you'll see me like, okay, I'll ride out, go pick up Bill. I take advantage of those moments. And I still pay attention, all right, because of what's going on. I think about this, that, or speak up. But I'm saying I pay attention to all of that. And I'll hold back because it's not pressing. It's not something that's going to make me, oh man, dudes, I got to go. It's more so like, come back around. And let's say he's in a better mood. What he's dealing with at that time is not as on him. I bring it up to him. I talk to him. I do that out of respect. All this things he has dealing with because he cares for all of us, loves all of us. A lot of different personalities he's dealing with, trying to make sure everybody's good and himself, family. I'll hold back. I'll get my question answered. That's me speaking of something, or maybe brought out. We may just come up. I'm saying I've been guilty of that. I'm admitting that. I'll do better on that. Again, it's not something that's so pressing upon my spirit that it's not making me wane. I get my questions answered. I know where he is. I know when I go fix for him. I try to get my questions answered. Paying attention. I can tell when he's engaged in talking to me. I can tell when something's on his mind and somebody's protecting something or issue related. Okay, I've been watching him for years. And I also pay attention to the example of what he gave us on how to approach fasting. I tried it. I get the questions. I understand what I'm guilty of, committing. I'll do better on it. But I do got questions. I'm going to talk to him. Now, I don't care. I don't care. Like, right now, I can't go. I'm working. I'm not going to do drive away for forever. Tell you, I want to change shit up. You know, there's things if I could speak up and talk to them. There's things I want to change. You know what I'm saying? I want myself to go. Yeah. For everybody. They ain't trying to just. I have to change things up because I think either it ain't working, something. I don't know. Something not working. I'm not sure, but I'm so good. But
Yeah, I would like to talk to you. Like,
outside of it,
yes, sir.
Okay, but the ones that had a problem with Pastor and how he's speaking now and all that, what's keeping you here? What's keeping you in the ministry? Yeah, because I don't have no problem. I know he speaks military. That's how they speak. But what's keeping you here? Just say that you here now, and then he offend you down the road, and you say you was part of the team. I mean, what's keeping you here now? Uh, but everybody's offended with him.
no. Because I even at the game. Yeah, they're offended. I'm not offended at the man. No, this is it. I'm talking about.
What's keeping you in the ministry if it changed like that? What's keeping you here?
For this to be out again. I mean, yeah, that's it. All right, that's the question. Keep a wife.
Yeah, mercy. Yeah,
Long stuff. So what am I doing?
Passion.
Y'all. I nobody says that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Okay. Nobody says. So I can go with that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. I'm just saying with because there it's a lot of things said.
Like say this. We got Pastor said this. Why don't people talk, baby? What's the big difference between you? Now think about this. I don't take myself with. Well, that's graduated from college, right? He had a degree. He did certain jobs in order to continue coming up here. So he did certain jobs. So kind of like held himself back, did do certain things that maybe he would have done. Then he made the move up here. Gave all actually gave like $20 million. You know what I'm saying? He did all these things for me. Gave all sound, he was faithful in the doctor the whole time. Right? So now he's like 31 years old. He's like, okay, I don't like the path that I'm going. So he's like, man, I need to do this. So he bounced. I'm not mad at it, but if he were to make a video, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be upset. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You change your life. Now, let's take a look at this. I'm an engineer. I'm in Houston. I'm doing my thing. I go to this church, the Christian Tabernacle. Or let's say I go to Joel Osteen. Man, I no longer like this message. Stop going. And I'm going to go to Christian Tabernacle. Man, I don't like that no more. I'm going to go under Bethany Baptist Church. Man, I really like that. You know, I'm a long-time member now. I've been there the last 20 years. What changed about it? Outside of me just going to a place of worship, what changed? Nothing. In this ministry, God, bro, you don't been to Michigan, you was in Michigan, you was down in Louisiana, you went to Kentucky, then you dipped in Tennessee, now you back in Kentucky. So like there is, bro, people are making wholesale changes to their life. So when you make an investment, right? We made an investment to be here.
Yeah.
We have
people have ostracized families. People
Oh,
have
yeah.
broken relationships. People
Yeah.
have their careers. People have pulled out the 401k.
Yep.
People have pulled out things. People have given over $100,000 and they're where they're at. That's not an easy place to move from. You get it?
Yeah.
So I'm just going for that. But I'm also spiritual. I think a lot of people love pastor.
Mhm.
I think that, you know, like you said, maybe just get old. That's the thought.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't think that.
I don't
think that. But this is something God law. Put it out there and word out there. Now we get the
Yeah.
So he said prayer. That's a good one. I'm glad Ellen spoke up. What we gonna do about it? I've already been thinking about it. So when I say, hey, sisters, big like this, you're not gonna be eating up food spot like you don't need that. So I'm making the changes to do what? Get up, to back up, to encourage the people. To that's why these conversations are held. We have to make changes in order to encourage ourselves.
Yeah, I that's why I was asking, because if we say we a team, and 2 months later, somebody else leave, then I was at the thing, what's keeping you?
Thing is that I even told him. The thing is, I told him, I said, man, if you would ever act like what I see going on down there, I would think what's going on down there ain't going on here.
Right.
I understand it's part of the same industry and everything. But again, if he was acting anything like what I've seen, I'll be going through it. Because the thing is, you have to think, sacrifice my damn stuff. Just coming up, I gave $4 million. Gave Pat this stuff, gave my brother the rest. And before that, 2015 till the end, I gave all my bonuses. I gave all my pickup tax checks. I gave all my checks until the bottom line is I gave a ton of freaking money. I probably gave a half million, but I had it all up. But I had faith. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is, what makes you stay here, something like that. I told you already, I know what I invested. I'm not going to sit there